Good evening. I'm here if anybody wants to talk. Good evening. Don't know if anybody will, and if they don't, they'll end it. Just how it goes. Well, hello, Clifford Odyssey. No, it didn't last long. I decided just to try something different. I was tired of being on camera. Hello, Fork. Welcome in. Sometimes this draws people in better this way, too. And I really didn't want to be on camera, so that's that. If nobody comes in inside of 10 or 15 minutes, then I will end for good for the night. Just how it goes sometimes. I'm tired of playing video games too, so that's that. I really don't have much to say. Yeah. Plus it's Friday and people are out about. At least on StreamYard, I can be on audio and just talk. And if anybody wants to, I'll just drop the link and can do a panel. Well, if you're sleepy, then go to bed. Go nighty night. Like I said, we'll leave it up for 5 or 10 minutes. Maybe 15 if nobody comes in. Well, then get to work. You silly goof. This is the only route I know to turn my camera off. Because I can't turn my camera off on a YouTube Live. They don't have that option. Sometimes audio is just fine. Okay, you're a turkey then. Oh dear. Turkey, turkey. Yes, gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble is right. Funny. It is what it is, though, as they say. I know they have music options you can play here. I don't feel like fiddling with that tonight. I'll drop the link if anybody wants to come up. They're more than welcome to. I just wasn't in a panel mood tonight, but such it is. Yes, Miss Music. Uh-huh. Copied. Yeah, I used to do night streams, didn't I? I remember that. They play music during the night. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I will post this in chat. There's that. And then I gotta do it over here too. Copy. Yeah, yes, I remember that. It would help you get work done. Go over here. Oh, it's already over here. It's definitely over here now. Crap, that's not what I wanted. Oops. How do I pin something? Maybe I need to do it over here. Shoot. I don't remember how to pin. Copy. I know I have it done like 3 times, but I'm trying to do something. Pin message. There we go. If anybody wants to come up, they can. Sorry I put it down so many times. Delete comment. And delete comment. There we go. Oh, I have a guest. Oh, hello there. Let's see if I don't kick you. Hello there, friend. Welcome in. You can talk.
Hey, bud.
Hello.
This
is
is
new.
weird. I don't.
It's new for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't have to stay up here if you don't want to. It's nice to hear your voice.
It's okay. I just got nervous.
You can also turn your camera off. I don't know if you know that or not.
No. How do I do that?
There should be an option somewhere in there. It says
Okay.
cam on. There you go.
I feel a little bit more better.
You're a little more comfortable that way.
Yeah. I can talk. It's just I freeze with cameras.
Yeah, don't worry. I got camera shy too the first time being on panel. Almost to the point of tears. Imagine that, me being shy. So it's nice to finally get to hear your voice.
Of course.
So, like I said, sometimes I get tired of being on camera all the time.
It's understandable. I was just there to keep you company.
Well, thank you, friend. Let's see, it's 11:12. I might stay till 11:30 and then just cut it all together.
Mm-hmm.
Call it a night. So what are you up to?
Trying to find my mouse that I just dropped.
Uh-oh. How's your boy doing? Is he any better?
Oh yeah, he's asleep.
Good.
He's asleep. I got him laughing today, so.
Do you guys have snow?
On and off. We had some dusting this morning.
You got more than I have. Well, you've seen what I have here. I have bare ground. But yes, I remember my music streams. I used to play music at night. That was always kind of fun to do.
Yes.
I can't do that on YouTube. Copyright issues.
Yeah. You gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, I don't want to get a copyright strike. I've
Um,
heard of people.
yeah, the reason why I'm able to do it is because I have licenses for it.
That's correct. You do, and I don't. So I think with YouTube, if you get three strikes, you completely lose your channel, and I don't want to chance it
Yeah, don't.
because I'm enjoying doing this. Well, anytime I have a panel on like this, you're more than welcome to come up if you feel comfortable doing it.
Okay. I'm kind of
You're a nervous wreck, I can tell.
I
Well,
like
I did.
on phones too. It's just I don't know. I just prefer texting. I have no idea why. If you see me in person,
I have never seen you in person.
if you let me rephrase that. If you knew me in person, I have to feel comfortable enough to open up.
That's
I'm a
understandable.
shy little bird in person.
Well, you wouldn't think that, but I am too. I just as soon hole up in my room or hide in a corner somewhere with my cell phone and be by my merry self, as opposed to talking with people.
But here's the twist, though. I'm shy at first, but if I feel comfortable with you, I'm not going to be able to shut up, and I have a dirty mind. There'll be times I'll be so quiet and I won't say a word, and then all of a sudden they'll say something, and I'll just blurt something out of my mouth that was in my head.
That's hilarious. Well, I will warn you, be very careful what you say on my stream, because there are certain people who will turn and use that against me and you. People that you don't even know who they are. They're looking and always watching, so
Hopefully, I
that's
don't get you in trouble.
oh, you won't. It's just be careful what you say.
Okay.
There's nasty people out there. That's all I'm going to say about it. And be careful what you type in my chat too.
Okay.
And if you ever see, you probably won't, but if you ever see somebody like you saw earlier typing that nasty N word, completely ban them, like you did.
Oh yeah.
I hate that.
As soon as I saw the N and then the I, and I'm like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
which button? Which button? I was like, which one didn't work?
Well, I know exactly why that was directed at me, because my friend Angie is a colored person, and that person, if it's who I think it was, knows that.
I kind of figured she was because the way
Mm-hmm.
how she talked into her profile picture. So
Yeah, and people.
I live in that type of culture where I'm at. So
Well, and she's really sweet, and I have told her that I will stick up for her no matter what, because people will attack her, and I hate that. Just because of her color.
well,
It's wrong.
tell her that I understand completely
Mm-hmm.
because I'm what you would call it's hard to explain. Um, I'm not. I'm a mix. You know, I have
Mm-hmm.
native in me.
So you can relate.
I can relate being a mixed race, and I'm not truly accepted on either side.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
Well, you're always welcome here.
oh, yeah. So I let her know if she ever needs a friend to talk to. I'm here.
I will do that.
So,
You know, I can hear the southern accent in your voice.
and
You're definitely.
it's funny because yeah, my my mom's side of the family is actually around Rhode Island and then Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, and Tennessee, which is
Yeah, you're
where the tribe was.
pretty much from the deep south and the East Coast.
However, I was raised in Seattle with my dad. I was actually raised in Seattle, so my accents are kind of mixed.
Interesting.
But because I've been living here for almost 5 years, and being around my mom's side of the family and being around the people here, it kind of became natural sometimes.
Uh-huh.
So it's hard because it'll be how do I explain this? I'll be talking like Pacific Northwest, but then all of a sudden it gets twisted into a Southern accent at times, so it confuses people.
That's funny. Okay, so you want to hear something strange? So there's a couple of friends that I have on YouTube here. They live in Seattle, and he is a Canadian. He's from Edmonton, and she is from Louisiana. So you can imagine the difference in accents that they have.
Oh,
And if you ever see them come through chat, feel free to chat with them. Their names are Hey Girl is her name, and Scott is his name. And they're really sweet people. So she still has a house in Louisiana, and at the end of February, they're going to drive from Seattle all the way down to Louisiana. That is a long trip. A very long trip.
yes.
But they're leaving their, from what I understand, they're leaving their furniture there because she has all kinds of furniture in her house down in Louisiana. So it's like, my goodness, that's a long, long trip.
So I'm trying to make a decision.
Alrighty.
Obviously, I'm on strict budget right now because not only am I paying $400 a month in mortgage for the land, I'm also paying $950 for my rent here in the
Oof.
apartment, and that does not include the utilities. And it's actually pretty cheap for Nashville. I just happened to live here for 5 years, and the company that the landlord's a real estate agent. Actually, I used to work for that real estate agent when I was with my mom in Maryland, and that's why I was able to get a discount.
Interesting. That's a good
But
thing.
I, I was a assistant for one of the multi millionaire real estate agent back there, so it kind of helped.
Yeah,
But
that helps all the time.
it's time to go after what happened. I'm just like, no, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to go through that. I imagine that was very scary.
So I'm trying to debate if my my lease ends up in April. But however, with Wyoming, that's when it starts to become spring.
Right.
Um, so I don't know if it's going to be ready to build.
Hope it will be.
Joey has been saying that he's been for the last 2 years. He misses it. He misses the time that when we travel. You know, I do. Go from all over the place for the photography. So and he
Right.
comes with me. He's been with me doing these expeditions since he was 6 weeks old.
Oh, wow. That's fun.
His first one was in Hawaii.
Oh, that's cool. That's one place I'd like to visit, Hawaii.
So I'm debating. Oh yeah, and I'm debating if if I should keep the lease for one more year until the building's done, at least the home, 'cause the farm is never going to be done. It's constant growing, you know that.
Yes, I can relate. Well, you see
So,
one place.
if I want to wait until the home itself is done, or just travel during that time, which is a lot cheaper than in this apartment. Oh my God.
I can imagine.
I mean, and we'll be able to hit all the national parks like we're supposed to in the first place for the photography. So we can tent camp, because that's the preferred method he wants.
Well, and you can kind of take your time too.
Yeah. And I'll be able to do the trail building, do the studies in the wildlife management, stuff like that, which is part of the job, because it's not just taking photography. I'm also doing data research for the park.
Sounds like you have a big job.
And Joey wants to do that. He misses it. He said he learns more when he was on the road than he does in school.
Aw. So
You
being
there?
on the road. Yeah, I'm still here. So being on the road is home to him then, basically.
Uh-oh.
Are you having issues? Oops. I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. The link's still there too. Oh, it's okay. That happens sometimes. I don't know too if you're on Wi-Fi or not. Sometimes if you switch your phone over to Wi-Fi, if you're on your cell phone, that makes it easier. I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm on my local house Wi-Fi. You're welcome to come back up again. The link is still there. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's see. Can I share this? How do I share? Maybe I can't share. I thought I could. Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
You're back. You're back.
I'm actually on desktop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, if you're on a cell phone like I am, try switching off of mobile and using Wi-Fi. Coffee Man, do I have wings? No, I don't.
No, I have a new modem a while back, and it hasn't. I mean, it's better now than it was, but it still hasn't settled. So it constantly drops.
Yep. Well, living where I live, my Wi-Fi speed is very slow, 2.7, which is next to nothing. But it works for what I use it for.
So I am seriously thinking of letting this place go and just travel with Joey.
Well, that sounds like the best plan. I mean, for what you described, it sounds like that's what he wants.
I can always camp on the land while it's building too. So
You could do that. It's just reading Coffee Man's comment. Do I have wings? Well, if I drank Red Bull, I'd have wings. Let's see. I'll give it 5 or 10 more minutes. If anybody else wants to come up, I'll repost the link. Invite guests, copy, and copied. Post comment. There we go. There's the link if anybody else wants to come up. I don't think I have anybody else in my room, honestly. So this part of streaming is all new to you, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And I just realized everyone can see and hear me too.
Yep, that's the fun part. You can do both here. So did you know that on your YouTube account, if your YouTube account gets up to 50 subs, then you have the option to go live on there? Did you know that?
No.
Once you get that many subs, you can go live like I do.
No, thank you.
No, I'm just telling you. And when you get, I think it's depending on your views and depending on your subscribers, I think once you get to 1K subs, then you can get monetized and YouTube can pay you.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I'm a long ways from that. I have 234 subs. I'm a long ways from 1K.
I'm not promoting myself like I should be.
Well, if you wanna get paid on YouTube, then you have to promote yourself. That's the thing. And doing streams is a good way to do it. I mean, you can do audio streams too, like I'm doing, but like I said before, just be careful on playing music.
Yeah.
StreamYard is the site that I'm using now. I don't know if that's separate than YouTube or not. I think it's its own company, but you can connect your YouTube account to StreamYard.
A lot to think about.
It is. It took me a while to figure it out. Between 2 or 3 of my friends trying to help me, I finally figured it out on my own, which was fine, but I appreciated their help.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube is really the only social media thing that I'm on.
Yeah. What? Yeah. My biggest following is on Instagram, but that's with other photographers mainly.
Right.
I have over, I think I got 1,069.
Wow. I don't know anything about Instagram, but that seems a lot.
But yeah, Facebook, I have like maybe 60, 62, 61.
That's a pretty good amount.
I'm not promoting myself though. People ask for it, I give it to them. My socials are on there, on their profile, but I'm not really.
Sometimes you almost don't even need to, I don't think, to promote it.
I'm also on Twitch. I'm on a Twitch team called Red Creative Community. So they're trying to push me to stream, and I'm like, no.
No.
But I mean, there's a reason why they want me to. They think it will do good. It would do me good. It's just the
Hmm.
stage fright kind of thing. So,
Well, like I said, it took me a while to get comfortable being on a panel like this. It really did. You should have seen me the first night last week. I was a nervous wreck. And I think I needed the right people on panel, and I didn't have the right people on the panel, and it was creeping me out. And I just clammed up. And then last night, somebody, I won't say his name because you don't know who he is, somebody came on the panel and was trolling me. And no, it wasn't last night, it was 2 nights ago. Came on the panel and was trolling me. And I was in tears. He wasn't harsh, but it's just the things he was saying.
oh,
But I got over it, and my friend was there, and she helped me, and some other friends were there, and they helped me calm down. So I was glad for that.
well, but
Trolls can be mean, and I keep being told that it's just chat and to ignore them. Or to mute my microphone and mute the panel, but sometimes I don't always think about that in the time. I really don't think anybody else is going to come in. It's as slow as it was on my other stream.
if you want to go, go ahead.
I'll stay for another 10 minutes, just cause. What are you laughing at?
I poked myself with a needle.
Ouch. You like to do stitchery and sewing and stuff, don't you?
Weaving and
Weaving.
black work stitching, and I mixed the two together.
Interesting.
That's the pictures I showed you. Is the one I'm currently working on.
Right.
I can hear a double hear the double.
You can what?
I can hear the double.
The double?
Yeah. For example, we'll say something, and then a few minutes later, I hear the repeat of what we just said.
Oh, it's echoing.
Yeah.
Sometimes that might be fixed if you put on headphones. That might fix the echo.
I don't have headphones right now, but you are on the desktop camera and microphone, so.
That might be part of it. Yeah, if you get some headphones or even earbuds, like Bluetooth headphones or earbuds, that might fix the issue. I'm currently, as you know, not using my headphones, even though they're sitting right next to me.
I saw them, I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday I put them on to show Angie.
Yeah.
I can't wear those.
You guys were so funny last night. I kept laughing, you know.
Oh, wait till we get going. That was just us being mild. We call each other names and tease each other, and it's funny.
Yes.
It's good to have good friends like that.
When she said butt munch, I'm like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I hadn't been called that one before. That was a new one.
And the elf ears, that burst, I burst out
Yeah.
laughing with that one.
She hadn't called me elf ears either. I was trying hard not to laugh too. But we could go back and forth like that all day long. There's some times when I'm at a loss for words and don't know what to say to what she says. Elf ears. My ears aren't pointy, but when I have my hair pulled back, you can see them. The things we do to make each other laugh, right?
Oh yeah.
Hmm. Today was one of the warmest days we've had here in about 2 weeks. It got to about 45 degrees,
Wow.
better than 15 below zero.
Oh yeah. Burr.
Yeah, Burr is right. So it started out that one morning, I think it was Monday morning. It started out at 15 below. By lunchtime, it was 15 above zero. 30-degree swing. That's kind of amazing. Any plans for tomorrow?
Probably work on this blanket. I'm actually determined to get it at least the first row done before February 1st.
Well, that's almost here, so I hope you get it done.
End of February, I'm hoping to actually have it completed and put up on the shop.
Oh, that's cool.
And it'll be the first one of the year.
Yay, huh?
Well, it's hand weaved, and I don't use a shuttle. I use an actual just a comb and a needle.
Okay. So it takes an extra long time to do it then, I guess.
That and the fact that I also do blackwork stitching, that's also by hand.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sounds like you have
it takes a while, but I put a lot of quality work into it.
Well,
And then I also add lavender to it.
So it takes extra time because you take your time with it.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
It has 5 layers.
Who is it?
The front layer, or the first layer, is that woven blackwork stitch, and then a batting, and then I put the layer of lavender.
Mm-hmm.
What I do is I take 2 pieces of Aida cloth, 14 count, and I put it in blocks. So this way the lavender is evened out.
Oh, interesting.
And then another layer of batting, and then the bottom layer, which is the layer that we on top of your skin, is the cotton flannel.
So it's super soft.
Oh yeah.
And warm.
Yes.
Well, when I sleep at night, I have one. I think I have
What?
4 blankets. Go ahead. No, go ahead. You're fine.
The reason why I do it that way is also I do it for travel size.
Mm-hmm.
So they can take it with them wherever they travel, which actually helps the lavender itself and the weight. It's not a weighted blanket because there's no weights in it. However, it's the thickness and the warmth gives a little bit of security.
Right. Yep.
It will help those who have anxiety or sensory issues when they travel.
That's kind.
So that's what I'm doing. I was thinking of putting walnut filling in with it, but I'm like, no. Too many
No?
people are allergic to nuts. I'm like, that's not going to work.
Yeah, you probably don't want to do that.
But however, walnut, if they do decide to do the heat up the lavender and stuff with the walnuts, it smells good and it keeps the walnut shells doesn't mold like rice does.
Right.
It holds the heat better.
Didn't know
Um,
that.
and then it also smells good.
Uh-huh.
So
Well, I'll tell you, we have a ton of walnut trees outside. Squirrels go nuts over them. Literally, they go nuts over them.
I'm trying something new with this one. So
Hmm.
I'm going to see how it works.
Hope it turns out okay.
Oh yeah, it looks good so far.
Good. It just occurred to me why I'm not getting anybody in my stream. It's Friday night. I bet people are out and about.
Probably they're
Some
not
night,
they're not the homebodies kind of hermits like we are.
right? Well, I'm going to a college basketball game tomorrow. I am looking forward to it.
Enjoy, have fun.
Well, Creighton University is a major college in Omaha here, and every year they have their annual pink out game, Coaches versus Cancer, and that's what I'm going to tomorrow at lunchtime. So that'll be fun.
Oh, cool.
They turn the arena pink. Everybody that walks in gets a free cancer shirt, and they have cards that you can write people's names down on, and then they turn all the lights in the arena pink. So it's really neat to see. I'll take pictures of it and video.
Oh, please.
I may go live tomorrow. We'll have to see. It depends on the reception in the arena. Let's see. What time are you? What time zone? Are you central?
Same.
Okay, so tip off will be at 12:30. If I go live, it'll probably be like at 12:15.
Okay.
If not, then I'll just record it and post it on my community page later.
I'm thinking of if I start doing the live streaming on YouTube, I'm thinking of doing it while I'm actually on the expeditions and hiking around.
That would be good because a lot of people like walking streams. They really do. There's me and some of my other friends do walking streams, and that's good.
Do we have to have chat on, or can we just do it without chat?
No, you don't have to have chat on. I just like it when I have chat on to talk with my friends that come through. And basically it helps to see who's in the room. If somebody posts a comment, you can see. But they have the option to have it made safe for kids, meaning no chat, or let me see, not safe for kids. And then you have the chat like I do. Those are the two options.
Yeah.
So no, you don't have to have chat on.
I have Joey with me, so I got to be careful.
Yes, you do.
You'll probably be the one holding the camera.
Right? Well, like I said, though, you have to have 50 subs before you can do a live stream. Or if you're on StreamYard, StreamYard is free. You have 20 hours, I think is what I was told, of free StreamYard a month. And that can be linked to your YouTube account like mine is.
Well, what I was thinking is doing a short body hiking video and then add the music to it like I do with the other one. That's what I was thinking of doing.
One thing you can do, and not necessarily have to go live, is shorts. You can do YouTube shorts. That seems to go over really well. Those can be up to 3 minutes long, and that's a good way to promote your channels through shorts. So on your cell phone, if you go into YouTube, there'll be plus sign at the bottom, and if you tap that, it'll say Shorts Live Post. I think there are the options on there, and you can do anyone. But like I said, if you want to go live, you need 50 subs. To do a short, you don't need any subs.
Okay. Hmm.
I think the shorts are 15 seconds and up to 3 minutes.
Okay.
So that's one way to get things going for you. And if you decide to do shorts, you'll need to caption it to basically like a label.
Okay.
So I hope that sort of helps you.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Something to think about.
Yes, it is. Yeah, hiking streams are always fun to do. People love outdoorsy stuff. The things that seem to go over the most on YouTube are outdoorsy stuff and animals and babies. People love little cute things for some reason. You know, I said I'd stay 10 minutes. I might as well just stay another 13 minutes and call it an hour.
Okay.
And then I will go to bed because it'll be midnight. What are you laughing at?
The fact that you keep saying, I'll leave at this time, but you keep extending it is cute. It's not
It's
funny, but I
cute.
mean, it's cute.
Well, I generally try to stream for an hour on here, and it's only 12 minutes away, so I figured, what the heck, you know?
And the reason why I said it's cute is because I do the exact same thing.
That's funny.
And I'm like, I'll wait. I'll wait.
Right?
And then that simple goodbye turns out to be 30 minutes long.
Right. You say you'll stay 10 minutes, and then, nope, not staying. Oh, I'm still here. I am getting sleepy, though, believe it or not.
Well, get some sleep.
I shall when my hour's up. You seem like you're a night owl, aren't you?
Night owl, early bird.
Basically what I am. Then I regret staying up late the next day. I think the other day I stayed up to 2 a.m. and it was like, ugh.
I sleep better in the afternoon.
And see,
During the day.
I can't sleep during the day. Not when the sun is up.
I don't know why. I just feel it's been like that since I was a baby, according to my mom.
Interesting. Hmm. I don't remember the first time that you came into my streams. It's been a while. I really don't remember.
I don't either.
I mean, you were in my streams in Poco, then here.
Yeah.
It's been a long while.
And sometimes I don't even say anything at all. I'm there, I just don't say anything at all.
Right. It's what I call lurking.
Yes. And that's
That's
because I
impressive.
have nothing to say.
Right. Well, there's sometimes I don't even know you're here. Like last night, you timed out Mountain Man, and I had no idea you were even still in my chat. You're funny that way.
Mm.
One thing I wish YouTube had was a notification when somebody new comes in the stream, and they don't. It shows I have 3 people watching, but no chatters. That tells me somebody's lurking.
Hi, lurkers.
Yes, always lurker. And I could tell you who they are, but I'm not going to if it's who I think it is.
No.
Because you wouldn't have a
Just
clue who
keep
they
me
are.
out of it.
Yeah, that's why you wouldn't have a clue. Which is why I say be careful what you're saying and typing. But some people may just be lurking because they don't have anything to say, like you. I need to get a drink of water. It's so much nicer being off the camera sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
So you saw on my other YouTube live, Thunder Michaels, he's my nephew Isaac, my sister's son. He pops into my streams every now and then.
Wow.
He's fun to chat with. And it's really weird to have family members in my stream. So you see the picture, my tornado picture that I have on my picture down below in the chat. He was with me when we saw that tornado last spring. We were in Lincoln together. That is one day that I will never forget. We saw 5 tornadoes that day, including the big one.
Impressive.
It was impressive and scary
Yes, it can be.
because we knew the thing was there, just didn't know where exactly it was.
You gotta be careful because sometimes those tornadoes can do a quick turn.
Yep. Well, thankfully the storms were heading in the general direction of northeast, so we were safe because we were on the west side of it, and it was obviously going away from us, thankfully. And then it roped out, and another one dropped, and so on and so forth. We actually took the back road to get into town that day. If we'd have been on the highway, the tornado would have crossed right in front of us. That would have been really scary. Six
So,
minutes.
guess what?
What's that?
I have received a building plan for a lookout tower that actually is part of one of the U.S. Park Service.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking of putting one on each side of the back of the farm where it would overlook the BLM land, which is borders my land.
That'd be cool. You could get some.
So we could see all sorts of animals. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I would do
be
it.
safe and take photos.
Yeah, that's what I say. Take pictures from a pie.
Huh?
Take pictures from a pie.
Oh, yeah. Um, but yeah. So I'm seriously thinking about it. They gave me two different plans. Um, I like the first one because it's stone. The other one's metal. Well, it's the outside is one of those fire ones,
Uh-huh.
and the stone one's actually one of the ones that you would go in and as overlook the area like
Oh,
you would
fun.
in a state park.
Right.
And then they gave me the metal one, like I mentioned before, an actual metal tower itself, not just the outside but the inside. And they have one for the original wood tower.
Oh, fun.
And one thing I noticed is that in my area, honey and black locust thrives trees.
Yeah,
And
the
that's
locusts are
the number
bad.
that I'm thinking of getting because they are pest and fire resistant and rot proof.
And that's what you would want, probably, it sounds like.
Oh yeah, because we the area we'll be in is not only windy, cold, but it has a lot of wildfires as well.
Uh-huh.
So I have to think about that. I'm like, well, rot will keep it from the moisture, the cold, fireproof.
Yep. That's what you would want then.
Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
expensive, but totally worth it. And I can always replant the trees, you know?
Yes, you can.
So, mhm.
Well, I do think I'm not quite at an hour, but I do think I am going to end and call it a night. I am.
Yes, it is midnight.
It is. Well, good night, my friend, and thank you for keeping me company.
Good night. Of course, my pleasure.
We'll chat again soon. Good night.
Toodles.
Toodles, toodles.